EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Cleveland. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Like 22, hey, zoom.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 77 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 27-yard line.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Haskins to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Third and 2, now Haskins. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go, let's go.
Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Here we go. 58 to Mike.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Tighten up.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive, he may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game too. Geis. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
At the Browns' 26-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mack Wilson coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Fourth down, here's Haskins. Jordan Reed has it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
And the Redskins first down.
Watch the whip. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Jack 37. He's chucking. He's chucking.
On first down, this is Geis. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
10 yards. It's 2nd and inches at the 1-yard line.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Now the first carry for Bryce Love. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
That one goes for 24 yards. From the gun, Mayfield.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Well, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check not.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Going to throw deep for the end. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have taken the lead. Seibert on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man complete. That one good for 37 yards.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
On first down, Love. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
On 2nd down, Love. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Yeah, baby.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Check 50. Check 13.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Check 26. Check 26.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get because, remember, if he slides when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, they're working on it for a little bit. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
That's out to Chubb, complete.
Let's go. Let's do it.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mayfield now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Check your hot read.
On second down, here's Haskins. Complete. Richardson has it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. In your face. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Single. Go, go. Kill. Kill.
Now Haskins on first down. Flushed out right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. An explosive 38-yard pickup. Snap comes in 1. Now Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Second down, Haskins looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Greedy Williams picks it off. He was looking for Paul Richardson there.
Haskins pass. Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. This is taken near the 13. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the interception, Mayfield. It's caught, tackled. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. To throw, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. On the carry, it's Love. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here.
Watch safety. Safety's creeping.
They'll indeed go for it with Haskins. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
180! Hurry! Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield got an open man. It's Ratley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. I got.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, but now it's third and goal. This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is third and goal. Mayfield to throw it. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is
they've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 30 yards.
Come on, let's go. 58, come on. 50. Let's go, let's go.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. They give him a gain of 37. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a third to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
On first and 10, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mack Wilson in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Throwing on second and long. Haskins, his throw incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And it'll bring up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
58, boys, 58, 58, go. Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Check, lucky. Say, go.
Here's Haskins to throw. He gets it in the hands of Geis. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
There we go. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. And he's got room. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
Get the ball. Double tight, double tight. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game as his guys continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Love, and some room to work. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On first down, here's Love. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Now the wolf. Come on. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Here's Love. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Check.
3rd down.
58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. Let's go, D.
To throw on 3rd down. Haskins connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. We've seen this a few times in this game. That offensive line just, I don't know if you want to call it out physical, out tough, whatever you want to use.
And what people do when that is happening, when they're getting dominated that way, they spread things out a little bit, make it more of a space game, and allow your skill position players to make a few plays out in open field. Take away the physical element, gives you a chance.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down. It's Love. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On second down, it's Love. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Third and 2, now Haskins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Check.
They'll run for it with Love. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coach.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know their playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. This will be taken short. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long.
Here I come again. Here I go. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You're trash. Take it. Trash.
third down. Here's Haskins. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Mack Wilson.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.